What is going on, everybody? Welcome back into the channel. My name's Rock Soldier, and today we're going to be reacting to Lost Kids by Josh A off the Fearless 2 album. I'm super excited to check out this track, guys. We're going to hop right into it. Let's get it.
Waste my life, put in work, have patience. I've been killing myself to reach greatness. And sometimes I've been wondering like what I even do this for. I do this for the lost kids, pulling from the dark, keep them out of coffins. I took my pain and I turned it to a profit. I never changed, never saw that as an option. And I've been doing this since I was 17. Made some millions, now I'm living all my dreams. But it's hard to live when fame feels like a coffin. What's the gain if I only feel the losses? Yeah. I chase my dreams, I got everything I want. Cop the G63, but I'm too scared to flaunt it. All I did was overcome my past. I was just a kid, now life's moving way too fast. Haven't been the same since it was over in a flash. And I can't focus on the old days, we'll never get them back. Yeah, we'll never get them. Might mess up and pop a pill, I'm still climbing up the mountain. We're all my...
So far, man, I really like the tone of his voice. There's something about the tone of his voice that is like a little different than I've heard before, and it's really good with the way this song sounds. But yeah, man, I mean, he's basically like, you know, kind of pondering, you know, what he does this for, and you know, he's basically saying that he does this for the Lost Kids, the title. And he kind of mentioned or talked about this a little bit. You know, I think at the end of actually the last one we just did Mixed Emotions. And if it wasn't that one, it was at some point on the album that I've listened to so far, how it's not really about, you know, the money or just like being the best rapper all the time, but it's, you know, it's about, you know, the positive effect you can have on people, the people who are able to relate and listen to Josh's music, right? This man said he copped the G-Wagon, the G63. That's a nice vehicle. That's a nice vehicle, but he says he's too scared to flaunt it, and I wonder if that's because, you know, people might perceive that as like switching up, you know, changing, because, you know, now he is successful, and like, you know, like he's mentioned on a couple tracks throughout the album so far, you know, he is doing, you know, very well financially. And you know, if you start flaunting that kind of thing, then it's like, well, is he really, you know, the broke boy from Florida anymore type thing? You know, so, you know, maybe people kind of see it as like a switch up. I mean, personally, I wouldn't, you know. It's part of celebrating the success he has had in his career and the work and time that he has put in, right?
Since it was over in a flash, and I can't focus on the old days, we'll never get them back. Yeah, we'll never get them. Mess up and pop a pill, I'm still climbing up the mountain where all my flaws are colliding in. And sometimes I feel better when the world breaks in my mind now. I haven't seen the sunlight in days. Like what I even do this for? I do this for the lost kids, pulling from the dark, keep them out of coffins. I took my pain and I turned it to a profit. I never changed, never saw that as an option. And I've been doing this since I was 17. Made some millions, now I'm living all my dreams. But it's hard to live when fame feels like a coffin. What's the gain if I only feel the losses? Every time I wanna see my friends, they're too busy cause they all got real life plans. So now I'm driving solo in my four-door Benz, and I'll just hit the gas till my journey ends. And I got so long to go, feeling like it's all I'll know. I've been lost on this road I've roamed. How'd I get so far from Mona? And sometimes
Yeah, so I think it's basically just saying that, you know, he does this for the lost kids because he himself is kind of like a lost kid, right? And like he said, you know, he turns it, in the chorus, he said, I took my pain and I turned it to a profit, you know. And so, you know, he's gonna continue doing that, continue making relatable music that is meaningful, and helps, you know, a lot of people that listen to his music, you know. That's what I want to say now. That's why I hesitate before I played it. But the last line here is, I've been lost on this road I roam, how'd I get so far from home now? I feel like this line kind of definitely relates back to like Mixed Emotions a lot, right? Because again, he's talking about the journey he's come, you know, with sobriety, the mental battles and whatnot. And as we were talking about, you know, in the last video, it's, you know, there's a lot of mixed emotions that come with that, right? There's a lot of, you know, kind of self-reflection and kind of, you know, owning up to certain mistakes and just, you know, kind of reliving those things and feeling bad for it. But there's also a lot of, you know, being proud in that and how far that he actually has come, you know.
Sometimes I feel better when the world breaks in my mind now. I haven't seen the sunlight in days. Like what I even do this for? I do this for the lost kids, pulling from the
I fuck with the chorus, I do.
I took my pain and I turned it to a profit. I never changed, never saw that as an option. And I've been doing this since I was 17. Made some millions, now I'm living all my dreams. But it's hard to live when fame feels like a coffin. What's the gain if I only feel the losses?
All right, so that was Lost Kids by Josh A off the Fearless 2 album. And I enjoyed it, man. You know, it was a little different than what I expected. And I think so far in the album, he's done a nice balance of, you know, we'll call this song slower paced, just, you know, just for the example of it, but like slower versus like faster paced music with like Vengeance and Warfare, you know, versus like Mixed Emotions, and this one Lost Kids. Long Way to Go as well. That's a banger. Long Way to Go. I fuck with that one heavy. But yeah, no, I like the message, man. I mean, he's basically just coming out saying that, you know, he does this for the effect he has on other people, not necessarily just to be successful, not necessarily just to make money. I mean, obviously, yeah, those are all things that he wants. We all want to be successful. We all want to, you know, be happy financially. But you know, that's not really what drives him. And you know, it's something that he mentioned a couple times throughout the album. Even when he was like talking about the record labels, you know, I don't need none of that shit, man. I just do this, you know, I do this for myself and my fans, man. People that have been with me, you know, through the thick and thin of it, right? So, you know, overall, man, I enjoyed this track, and hopefully you guys, hopefully you guys did as well. If you did, please make sure to leave a like, hit that sub button, hit that bell, know we're dropping the next one. That's all I got for you guys for now. It's your boy Rock Soldier. Hope you have a great rest of your night. Even better tomorrow. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. All right, guys. Peace.